Isn't it part of our aqeedah that we believe that Allah enables us to do evil and bad deeds? Does that not mean that Allah can turn the dark heart to a lightened one, or vice versa? May Allah teach us our creed. And this is a beautiful question. And your questions are very good questions, by the way, which is an indication of the fact that, mashallah, this is a good group of people, mashallah, serious people, thinking people. First of all, the brother or sister who wrote this says, does not Allah enable us? We don't use that word. Okay, we have to be very careful about the language we use. We have to be very careful about the cognitive frames, the paradigms that we tie into. God put us in this world to be tested. And the test is the test of good and evil. The test is the test of what is beautiful and ugly. And God, in this test, tests the heart by putting before it alternatives. And He puts before us a good deed, and He enables us to acquire it with the heart, and then the limbs. The heart is what acquires actions, and He puts before us ugly deeds and evil deeds, and also it is to see, do you want that? No, I don't want that. So I refuse to acquire it. But if I wanted to, I could, and I would be hurt. I would be hurt. The day of judgment is the day when we see the results of all of our actions. And we think of the day of judgment as the day when our acts will be weighed, which they will be. And in fact, in this structure of reality that we have the realm of the Malakut, which is mentioned in the Quran and in Hadith, and we have the realm of the Mulk, which is this reality that is tangible before us that everyone knows. Okay, so in the realm of the Mulk, I say a word, and it's not even like a bird, it's just sound that vibrates in the air and disappears. And it's almost as if it were nothing. So what if I lied? It doesn't make any difference. And then we do a deed, a good deed or a bad deed, but after it's done, it's gone, right? Maybe the effects of it remain, but that's not true. Every word and every deed relates to the structure of reality in the Malakut, where it has symbolic meaning as well as concrete social reality. And toward the end of time, the realm of the Malakut begins to take over the realm of the Mulk. And things begin to happen that you never thought could happen. This is a sign of the end. All right? And on the day of judgment, all of the things that we said, all of the things that we did, they will confront us. And as a rule, they confront us in the image of what they are symbolically. So they can actually be weighed. And the books in which they are can actually be weighed. So this is the way we believe, right? All of us, a standard belief. But actually, reward and punishment, they also take place here. So when you acquire a good deed, which you can do, then Allah rewards you by putting light in your heart and making good deeds lighter. So you can do more, and you will do more. And then you will get better and better. And when we acquire evil, and we all do that, often unwittingly, maybe even unwillingly, then there is something else that is acquired. And God can forgive it. And He is most forgiving. And then we get back to where we were. We took one step back, inshallah, we take one step forward. But when we become habituated in doing things, in thinking things, in saying things that are not right, then there may be punishment. And the punishment is that then Allah turns us to what we turned ourselves toward. And it gets worse and worse. And this is what we call also istidraj, when Allah leads us on the path of misguidance step by step without our being conscious. So, we do believe that we are here, we can acquire good, we can acquire evil, and God can change all of that. And He can turn the dark heart into a living heart. He can bring water from rocks. He brings the living from the dead. And He can take the heart that is asleep or the heart that is dead, and He can bring it to life. We ask, and a lot of times, this is also why it's very important for you to embody the greatness of this religion and realize that when you mix with people, you have an effect on them. And the stronger that you are in faith, the stronger the effect on them will be also bi-idhnillahi ta'ala.